Synergy Home Care. Again, that's a newer business in the tri-state, trying to get their name out here a little bit.
Take care of your elders, folks.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I said take care of your elders, folks.
Absolutely. We are still a few minutes away from drop. We are trying to get our team put back into the drop, so we are a little bit behind. We have Cody, whose PC's crashed, and they are waiting for him to be ready to go. So we definitely appreciate Esports Ohio here. You see Team 4 is going to be Chaos 1, and they're not going to wait any longer.
Uh-oh.
So Team 4 is going to be Chaos 1. Team 5 is going to be Chaos 2. Chaos 1 is going to drop as a duo. So we've got Paul and Jason going to be dropping as that duo for Chaos 1. Cody, it's his first time on the keyboard for the stream. Cody is a digital media junior, and we're pretty excited about him as well. He has definitely taken some strides in the last couple weeks, replacing Chase in the starting lineup. Nothing against Chase. He's got to lock in a little bit better. He's got to be ready to go. But I think Cody's really taken that next step. But we're getting pretty excited here. So Jason's going to be picking first. Jason's looking at Lifeline, and we already know. We don't even have to look. Paul's going to be taking Wraith.
Classic Paul move. I'll just instantly lock in Wraith.
So we're going to go to Team or Chaos 2 here. Chaos 2 on your PCs, or as we'll show you, but we've got Cooper, Josh, and Aiden. Cooper and Josh are both juniors. We have a lot of hope for those two. And Aiden is a networking senior. He was on our Apex 2 or Chaos 2 team last week. And this is the same 3 last week, so nothing changed on Chaos 2. We have it looks like 41 in the drop ship right now for our Apex map. So we have changed up a couple things with the stream. So just give us a little bit of grace if there happens to be some bugs is all I got to say. Jones and these digital media kids work their butts off to make sure that we have what we need to have. So we're going to get right into it here. We've got Paul landing over towards the coast, which is Barometer here. Basic tier loot. But we've got Paul over there. We will have Jason. Jason's working on his settings right now, but we will have some Jason here in just a few minutes.
Looks like we all are.
But they're moving. So already right into it. We are going to move towards Jason to get a little bit of gameplay while Paul plays with his settings. And just to be honest, we're going to rotate quite a bit on these things. So we've got Jason as Lifeline. We have Paul as Wraith. I don't think as a duo it's really going to impact these two, just to be honest with you.
That's what I was going to say, is that even losing one member of the team, I'm still completely confident in their abilities. Like, those two, as I said Monday, well-oiled machine when working together.
100%. And for Chaos 2, we have the same 3. We've got sorry, I was looking at that message. We have the same 3. We've got Josh, Aiden, and Cooper. We are going to bounce over. We're going to look at Cooper first here, which is the PC4 we are on currently. So Cooper is a graphic design junior. He takes Mr. Roberts' class out here at Collins, but he's pretty good. Pretty good at video games in general. I do think he is better Apex than he is Valorant, but anything can change. So we're going to keep rotating. We're going to go to PC5 right here. This should be Josh. Cooper, again, is playing Lifeline. We have Aiden playing Bangalore, and this is a newer character that I'm pretty much unfamiliar with, and that's a little bit of my fault, but definitely sort of looks like a Valkyrie ability. But we'll have to just wait and see what this guy can do. So this is Josh. He played this character last week as well. Cooper played Lifeline both times. We are on Mr. Aiden right now. Aiden is an IT networking senior. He attempted to play last year. We just had such a good squad. He didn't really fit in to that starting 3 to 4 kids. And last year we only had one team. So one of the things that we've really done this year is had the benefit of having lots of players interested, growing as a unit, and being able to have multiple teams ready to go. So we have now walked through all of those screens. We are going to bounce back here to Paul and be ready to go. Yeah, he hit that Evo. And like we talked about last week, I don't think you were with us last week, Noah, but Paul's definitely going to hit those Evos. That's going to be able to bump him up, level him up, and really be ready to engage.
Yeah, it does seem good to hit those early game to especially
absolutely
be as powerful as you can be, especially while other teams could potentially
So
be
my
weaker
little
or
drone, I
Yeah.
can throw it
potentially
on
even
you,
stronger.
right?
But always just be on guard. That's like any kind of battle royale game. It's just always be on guard. Yeah.
Absolutely. And you've got to watch these corners. You know we're going to play with some campy kids, just to be honest with you. We are already down to 13 squads left, 37 total players. 2 of those squads are ours. We're going to bounce over to Cooper here, who really, Cooper is probably the leader of Apex 2 or Chaos 2. He does a pretty good job. These guys are going to play a little bit closer together. You see up there in your top right, they're suggesting locations. They're going to move as a squad, while Jason and Paul may not move quite as much together. They'll be ready to go, and Jason can get to him pretty quickly. And definitely Paul can get to him pretty quickly because Paul's playing Wraith. But you'll see these 2 teams that are ready to go. They're going to play different styles, and that's never a problem. Never a problem.
Apparently, though, not very much action going on. So
Not for us, no. So on Storm Point here, I always played Bloodhound. And you're seeing one of my favorite shots right here going down the line. You got in order, Aiden, Josh, Cooper, Jason. Tucked behind Jason there, you're going to have Cody, which is just waiting until match number 2. And then you got Paul down there at the end. You may see Paul and Jason play a little bit differently this time. And the reason for that is going to be playing as a duo. So right here you see Chaos 2. They're at that, oh, shoot. I'm going to call it a station where you go through and you buy whatever you need.
I do believe we call that a shop in this industry.
Well, my brain's not working. It's been a long day teaching high school. You know how that goes. But we're going to do quite a bit of rotation today, especially this first match. Maybe matches 2 and 3 will really focus more on Chaos 1 and the better players on Chaos 2, or whoever's the hot hand, whoever's got the streak going is the way I say it. But we're still just rotating through. We have Aiden right here. Aiden, again, is that IT Network senior. He's the only senior on Chaos 2. Everybody else on Chaos 2 is more of the junior level kids. They're developing. We do have 2 juniors and 2 seniors on Chaos 1, so it's more balanced of a team. They have 13 enemies scanned.
How many old
Looks like they're about ready to have some action here, and I'm pretty ready for it.
Aiden,
Let's get on. Come on.
Drop one
Still.
of your ultimate accelerants.
We can actually hear their chat a little bit in there. There are still 13 squads and 37 individuals up.
I think they're fighting.
Where?
Yeah, they're over here. There's 2 fighting.
Potentially moving in on an already existing team fight, and
No,
yep.
no, there's no.
Looks
Yep,
like they're going to go
they're
third party here.
excellent.
I am going to rotate for Paul just for a moment. They are playing as a team, so we're going to go here to Cooper. We are watching that storm ring close in. Cooper's going to pop a shield there. Not too bad. It looks like Mirage or a Wraith. It's definitely not a Wraith.
Long range harassment with a Spitfire. Okay.
Yeah, not too bad here. That's quite a shot, too.
Especially for a Spitfire.
Going to rotate over to 5. Oh, we've got Jason and Paul also in a fight right now. Paul with an eliminate or a knock. He's going to get that elimination.
Yeah, down bottom hill, bottom of the hill.
Are these 2 teams about ready to fight each other? It looks like they are.
Oh no.
We might have Chaos 1 versus Chaos 2 here.
Absolute chaos is what I call it.
Absolute chaos, infinite chaos. Paul's just popping some shots there.
Uh-oh.
Going to rotate over to Jason looking for that elimination.
Yep, it's a family fight.
And there goes a lifeline, and that looked like Cooper.
Yikes.
Oh, buddy, it's about ready to get really interesting. We have Jason and Paul.
See, this is what I especially
People
like about
right below
watching
us, I hear 'em.
Jason and Paul is that
One point for us.
even in this situation where they are duo against trios, they still are just completely calm.
Paul
under-
with a heck of a flip there. Paul is now out of shields. He's going to activate that shield battery and get himself healed up a little bit. Jason's probably putting cover down. Oh, here's the Wraith ability.
Yep.
Wraith is going to give him a little bit of a wormhole and give Jason the same ability. He can hit that and go.
Although they better be careful.
Oh,
because
here comes
enemies
Paul.
can follow.
Paul's trying to get a quick elimination. He just got
Bloodhound sonar.
bloodhounded. Yep.
And Bloodhound was right there. Okay.
Oh, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
A Newcastle knocked. Paul going for another.
Oh.
But Paul is knocked, so Paul's got 2 eliminations or 2 down. And Jason, we're going to move over to Jason here. He's got to get back to Paul. He was over 80 meters away.
Oh, yikes. Okay. Well, lucky these two.
Oh, there's the revive because he's playing Lifeline. This is a great call as a duo for him to play Lifeline. Paul's probably telling him to push that other team to go get the eliminations. There goes a grenade. Great toss there by
Thermite
Jason.
to get the people. Yeah, Thermite is especially useful against.
Here's going to come another one. And you see them hitting. There's a knock. The Bloodhound's back down. Oh, he's up top.
Popping.
Up top. Jason's down, but Paul's going to go get that elimination, hopefully. There it is, the team wipe. Great job. So both of these guys, Paul now with 3 and Jason now with 2. So we're already at 5 eliminations from this duo. We are going to bounce over to Chaos 2, see how we're doing. No eliminations, no assists. They may not have been playing. It may not have been total chaos there, but there was a Lifeline that was eliminated. So it's a little bit interesting here.
Interesting.
They do have 1 elimination. So looks like Josh has 1 elimination there. But we've definitely got some chaos here. So
very much so. 9 squads left. Slowly losing people. So.
And you can, as you're watching, you can see these guys. They're definitely still moving as that trio. They're watching back towards Storm here.
I mean, of course.
Oh, here we go. Now it is total chaos because we're going to have Paul land on Chaos 1.
No.
Paul dropping a Bangalore, which the Bangalore is Aiden. Oh, here we go.
Completely.
Paul's going to drop another one. We're hearing these guys just yell at each other.
Behind you.
Oh, nice little move, and Paul's down.
Paul, no.
And Paul and Jason were eliminated by Chaos 2 there.
Wow, okay.
There's a Lifeline, and my shield. Lifeline and my shield.
Jason may still be up here. So it looks like Jason is still up. But Paul was definitely eliminated there.
Yikes.
And that's just one of those things, like you're slightly too aggressive playing as a duo. Paul was trying to pull a classic Paul there by getting the whole squad wipe, but he's going to get that elimination. So there goes the Lifeline, which I do believe is Cooper. Oh, Jason's got to run.
Come on.
Oh, hitting him, and there he goes. So Chaos 1 ended up finishing 7th, getting eliminated by Chaos 2. So that's those boys are gonna have a couple words for each other.
Complete Greek tragedy.
Hang on.
So Aiden is down. Cooper and Josh are the 2 up. So Cooper has no eliminations. Josh has 2.
Long range.
Aiden
fight,
is
apparently.
down and watching Josh. So we are also going to watch Josh here. You see these guys just popping for shields here.
See, it's so tense with this.
100%. And here you see an ultimate and an accelerant. We're going to be calling in some shells.
Oh.
Trying to pop some cover. They are choosing not to recover the banner. It looks like they're going to go craft the banner, and that's the word I was looking for earlier was a craft, so maybe a craft station. I still don't understand the bow. I don't get it.
And neither do I, because, I mean, we've all seen Hunger Games, right?
Yeah.
So we know...
Katniss Everdeen.
Yeah. We know how powerful a bow can be, but I don't remember there being guns in the Hunger Games, so...
There's a banner crafted, banner recovered, and now they're going to try to go get that banner back. Oh, look at this guy. Just chilling there?
He was definitely trying to... Maybe not, but...
I would definitely try to get the recovery before I push this guy, especially playing Ring Around the Rosie. He could tuck around any of these little rocks and just wait for you to pass him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He was most likely
And there they are on
camping.
top. And there goes
yikes.
Josh. He should drop his Lifeline pack, and it doesn't matter there.
Aw.
So we had Chaos 1 place at 7th, Chaos 2 place at 5th. We will get the aftermatch report here in just a few moments, but we're gonna take a slight break in between the rounds. We're gonna make sure our Chaos 1 player number 2, Cody Estep, gets ready to go for match number 2. And we will be back here in just a few moments.
At Synergy, our main goal is to hire caregivers that are going to be caring, compassionate, reliable, and dependable. People want to live in their home. They want to be able to be at home where they feel comfortable. We need people to care for our loved ones. We need to know that they'll be there when they're asked to be there. The bathing, the cleaning up, that's where you need someone you can trust to help you with the day-to-day. I want to provide care exactly as I want for my own dad. Give us a call or visit our website.
Sometimes it's nice to be different, and we offer options like that too. We have designer options that just stand out among everyone else. When you're driving through your neighborhood and you want your house to just pop, we can bring that to you. And you'd be surprised at how affordable those options are. If you want a roof that just stands out in your neighborhood, call us now. We'll come out and give you a free estimate within 24 hours, and you can get the project moving with our amazing financing.
We're not changing what we do every day. We're there to help people. Every growth number that we have is another person that we helped. People out in the world today need help, and that's what we're there for.
They always make you feel like family.
When you go there, you feel like you are home.
We trust the people that work there.
When I see Ashland Credit Union, I just feel very comfortable.
This is my people.
we actually just finished the first match. We're going to get a little bit of this game stats if we can. Have one of these kids pull up the match summary. Camera 1 there. So we've got match summary here. Odella, which was not good last week, ended up with 9 kills and a first-place finish. So that's going to be 21 points right off the bat.
Yes, they finally locked
Sims
in.
Valley finished 4th with only placement points. So that is 5 points total. Chaos 2 finished... Sorry, let me bounce here. Chaos 2 finished with 6 points total, 4 for placement, 2 eliminations. Collins A, or Chaos A, is going to finish with 7 points there. So we're sitting at 4th or so after the first drop. Now we have stats from last week. So this was our league standings after week 1. We ended up tied for 2nd in all of Ohio there. Anybody who won the lobbies last week is in first place with 25 points. Anybody who got second place in the lobbies is sitting at second place with 21 points. Talking to the guys in between matches there, Paul was super confident before we dropped. And then we end up only having a duo, and you could tell it sort of affected Paul in the sense of he's like, well, I did play differently, but he didn't. Paul's still the aggressive player that we love, and he's going to have to continue to be aggressive, but he just needs to make sure that we have a trio.
Yeah, that's what is arguably the biggest flaw about having a duo in a game of trios is you have to play safer. You just objectively have to play safer.
100%.
You have to deal with one extra teammate compared to only the 2 you have.
And I have full confidence in Paul, and this right here tells me why. So last week, these are last week's stats for Chaos A. We had Jason with 1 elimination, 600 damage, and 5 assists. Definitely the assist guy there. Paul sitting with 10 eliminations, 3,600 damage, and 13 assists. Again, this is over only 2 drops for Paul last week because he missed that middle match. And then we have Chase sitting with 7 eliminations, 1,550 damage, and 3 assists last week for Chaos 1. I'm not super concerned again. I'm just being honest with you. I know we're still looking at a couple minutes until the second drop here, and we are doing 3 drops of Apex for those of you who watched last week. It was sort of new. Last year, you were used to experiencing only 2 drops. So this year, we're doing 3 drops of Apex, and hopefully by this time next year, it is a premier game, which would be huge. It does suck we're going to lose Paul and Jason on this, but I feel pretty confident in the amount of juniors we have coming up that we'll be ready to go even next year for Apex. So we do lose Noah as well, and we are about ready to drop back into match number 2. These guys all getting ready, seeing them put their headsets on, lean back up. Again, in order, you got Aiden, Josh, Cooper, Jason, Cody, and Paul. Now you can actually see Jason's head. He leaned up enough, not leaning back. Hopefully we don't experience another PC crash. Cody's been struggling with that on computer number 2 there. We may have to make a move and move him off of that PC and get him on something different. We are still on Storm Point if you want to look at the map there while it's pulled up in their mini maps.
We can practice our aim on the bugs.
Sorry, got a little bit of their got a little bit of their voice audio there. Jason said we can practice our aim on their bugs.
Paul, of course.
So Paul's always going to be Wraith. We've got Jason that's going to be Lifeline here. Newcastle maybe making a change. And then we've got Seer for Cody. And we are going to bounce over to Cooper, see who they're running. So we've got a Lifeline. We have a Sparrow and a Bangalore. So that's Chaos 2 right there, using the same 3. We've got to have a look at the banners here. And then we're going to start with Paul. And again, we're just going to be ready to rotate wherever the action is here for drop number 2. Again, just to throw this out here, these drops are helped by our sponsors, which one of them is Austin's Ice Cream, has 2 locations in Huntington and Canova. Guthrie's, which has multiple locations, in South Point and Barbersville. We have Rick Eplin Paving, as well as Synergy Home Care. So we're always looking for sponsors here, and all of that goes towards the kids. Getting right into it, Paul's going to land on some light machine guns. He's going to be ready to go, get himself out. We're going to, like I said, we're going to rotate through these. We're going to go over to Jason. Or Cody, excuse me. Cody's on 2. Cody's playing Seer. This is somebody I'm not super familiar with, and you can even see his computer's a little bit buggy, so let's just hope that it stays the way it needs to stay. We're going to move over to Jason. Jason again playing Newcastle. Again, I'm not super familiar with Newcastle, but these guys know what they're doing. Paul tells them, hey, this is the best support role that I need you for based off of last time's lobbies. Generally, when you are, like Paul's always going to play Wraith, usually the best people are going to play the best players or are going to play the same guys every time. So being able to rotate and have who you need to have in there is pretty important. If you noticed the score from last time, Sims Valley is one of the local school districts here in our county, but Sims Valley ended with 0 eliminations, so you could tell that they were playing a little bit scared, not trying to get in any contests, any fights, and ended up costing them. They did get placement points, but they didn't get much more than that. And because Chaos 2 ended up having 2 eliminations, they were sitting above them right there. So
10 seconds. The ring's close.
We're going to keep bouncing. We're going to go to PC number 4, a.k.a. Cooper. Cooper, again, is that graphic design junior. Enhancing Mozambique. So the Mozambiques are nuts. In this game, they are literally hand cannons. I hate them personally. I don't think it's good for the game, but here it is. Looks like he's going to go over here and hit this Evo Harvester. It's going to give everybody a little bit of XP or a boost. When he does that, everybody's going to go up to, looks like Evo level 2. Gives you the extra shield and a couple other things. He's going to go underground. We're going to rotate over to Josh, who's pretty much going to go right above him and continue on the zip line up and out. We still don't see any action here, which is okay. We know how it usually goes. It goes a little bit slow in the beginning, and then Apex very much picks up. We were still at 42 total kids, 14 squads, so everybody's a full squad. And now somebody just lost one, and it's none of our chaos. So
thank goodness.
Thank goodness, but that means we also didn't get that point. A little sad there, a little sad there.
I feel
Sparrow
like
hitting with a beacon scan, sort of a UAV, going to tell you where people are and what point of interest you have on the map.
4 enemies, so that's interesting. That means there's at least 1 squad and a solo.
At minimum, yeah. I'm going to rotate down to Aiden now before we make it back to Paul. And just to be honest, we are going to switch to Paul.
Oh, wow.
So these guys are not in a good spot. Chaos 1 is not okay. So we have Jason and Paul down. We've got Cooper, or not Cooper, but Cody is going to be the last one up for Chaos 2 there.
They must have got ambushed.
Had to have. But, yeah, Cody being the last one up is not ideal. He's going to have to go craft both banners, get both respawned, while still only playing his life. So this could be an issue.
All I got to say is run, Forrest, run.
Yeah. We very well may switch over to Chaos 2 here and watch them for a few moments. Again, Paul was super confident coming into the day, so this is a little bit shocking to me. Usually when he says, Mr. Ray, I've got this, he really does. So
something's going on.
I don't know if it was a little bit of overcockiness or just overconfidence here. But he was pretty confident coming into today. So we looked at the lobbies prior.
Shot it from behind.
He's got to try to pop that shield. There's a shield battery gonna do both of his shields, and then he's got to run because they're definitely pushing. He's going to try to craft both and then get both respawned. We're actually going to switch over to he's still getting shot at. We're actually going to switch over to Chaos 2 here. We're going to watch Cooper for a minute, just in case we are going to have PC2, a.k.a. Cody, on standby, just in case he gets those guys respawn or he gets eliminated and we can bounce towards that action. Hopefully the first.
Uh-oh, we got some infighting here. Are they just waiting?
No idea what these guys are doing.
Oh, no. Don't tell me.
I hear fighting over here.
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay. So it appears...
Looks like where they were trying to decide where to go.
They're just hiding out just to make sure that they don't get ambushed.
Yeah. And these guys look like they're in a bunker.
I mean, that's a safe and secure location, so...
Then I could just throw all.
Just going to bounce through these guys here. They may have hurt somebody, and that's why they're playing a little ratty. But remember, eliminations are worth 1. You don't get placement points more than 1 until you make top 10, which they're not there yet. So they got to be ready to go. We are going to check on Cody here.
There is no way you can't just make top 10 by hiding around.
Right. Right. We are down to 12 squads, 32 total kids. We are going to check on Cody. His screen's still a little bit crazy, and I think it's his screen specifically because we're watching Paul's. It's not nearly as buggy here.
Yeah, I was just want to say, before we started all this, we were having issues with that computer specifically, so it's...
Yo, Jason.
We are going to bounce. Looks like Chaos 2 here has some action that they're looking at.
Uh-oh.
So there goes some pops. Low health. There goes Cooper. We're going to rotate down to Josh. Josh still with full shields pretty much. There's a knock by a Wraith. Is that an entire elimination?
No.
Looks like it was. Josh with a squad wipe or a trio wipe there. So good job on Chaos 2 by Josh. Now he's going to pop a couple shots at somebody shooting at him. He is the last one up on Chaos 2. He looks like he's running. And he might have to be doing the same thing Cody's doing here. He might have to be crafting both banners for a respawn.
I would say interesting spot both teams have been placed in. Oh, Jason just got eliminated. Or Cody, my bad.
Cody got eliminated, so they're going to finish 10 with 0 eliminations as a team for Chaos 1. Not ideal, not very good. You only get 1 point for positioning there. That puts a lot of pressure on Paul and Chaos 1 coming into the final drop here in a few moments. We are going to stick with Josh. Josh here is the last one up. He's going to recover both banners, hopefully, and then get the respawn. So these guys are outpacing Chaos 1 today.
Wow.
So a little bit interesting. This lobby is confusing. That's all I got to say.
All I got to say is they just locked in.
Had to have. These guys have been practicing quite a bit this week with each other. It looks like Josh is going to try to hit that Evo harvester right there and then go to a respawn area where you can craft those banners.
Just make sure nobody's around.
Confusing. That's the word of the day. Oh, he's going to go in this machine and drive it. I don't like driving anything in a battle royale because the only thing that does is tell everybody where you're at.
Yeah, especially when it's such a big target as well. Suddenly, you blink and then suddenly you're a Swiss cheese.
Yeah, 100%. So he is going to try to get to that craft area where he can craft those banners and then drop over to a respawn.
Again, Chaos 2 just really doing well so far.
Yeah, he's about 100 meters away from that respawn, so he is going to hit I'm going to call it a motorcycle, but he is going to hit that, and he's going to go to a respawn. I don't know why you wouldn't just respawn him right there. He is getting shot at.
That might be why. If he's getting shot at, he doesn't want to.
See him from the opposite side there. The problem is going to be, you're getting shot at, but how far do you have to go for that next respawn?
Hopefully not that far.
There we go. Right there. There's another respawn. He
but
didn't
skipping
get out.
Past it.
There he is. I think he was just trying to look for some other stuff, maybe get to some safety before he did it. Still with 9 squads up, 26 total. 25 total, excuse me. So he is the only solo. Everybody else is trios. Oh, I saw it too. I don't want to mention it. He's going to be respawning both of his teammates here. Hopefully he has enough time to get them respawned and back into cover. He does, it appears. So those are both respawned. He's back into cover. He's going to try to get these guys back quickly. With them two coming back, we are at 8 squads with 24 total kids, so everybody is a full trio.
Difficult game.
Very interesting game. See both the teammates back now. They cannot play ratty in my opinion. They need to get down in the get down. Try to get some action back under their belt, unrust everything they need to unrust. Here's Josh popping a couple shots down the range. It looks like Cooper is the one that's closest to the action. Josh tossing a grenade. Here he is. We'll see how that goes. Oh, pretty much done. Need to get the elimination. Needed to reload. Lots of smoke there. Oh, look at him falling. Knocked down a Bangalore. Knocked down 2. One more up.
And
we need some help from the teammates.
Oh,
and there is another trio wipe by Josh.
Ooh, they had a golden.
So
backpack
Josh
as
with
well.
6 eliminations now. Those kids sitting at 7th place at worst. Pretty happy with that.
Yeah, wow. I say I'm very impressed with how well they've done so far.
I definitely think Josh and Cooper could be two that stay pretty consistent with us here. Josh looking down the range here. Josh had some work to do today before he ended up being able to play. I will say that. So I know he was motivated and he was ready to go. He may not have quite have been as cocky as what Paul was or as confident as what Paul was, but I know he was ready to go, ready to compete today.
I think that was honestly to his advantage.
Yeah.
He just went in not expecting to be able to win, and suddenly, oh, here he is, just completely stomping the rest.
7 squads, 17 up. So we are still a full trio for Chaos 2. What that means is there are 2 solos as well as 5 full trios. Ring is closing. These guys have a pretty decent position. He does know that there's enemies that's going to be on his right. So up there where the red beacon is where those enemies are as far as I'm aware. One of those legendary crates. Sparrow allows him to be able to get up those buildings a little easier, a little quicker.
14 enemies
definitely saw him there.
Uh-oh.
There's somebody. He is going to take some shots there. Great knock by Josh. 187 damage there.
Wow.
He's now over 1,100 damage and hopefully about ready to get the 7th elimination of his day.
You know, I think that's considered a war crime in some places.
Hey.
Wow.
Still playing Sparrow here. There comes his teammate. Oh, good movement. Is it enough? It is enough.
Yes.
So he's got 2 knocks on this trio. Going to go for those eliminations. He is going to get them. He's sitting at 8 now.
Get them
Great
points.
game by Josh.
Thoroughly impressed with what I'm seeing.
Hopefully, if any of you guys watched last week, you saw me talking about Chaos 1 and Chaos 2. Just because it's 1 and 2 doesn't mean that they are that much better, that much worse. Josh here popping some more shields. Another knock.
I say a win is...
It wasn't an insta, so that means that this guy still has a team somewhere. And there it is. He's now with 9. 6 squads up, and they are we at 13 total players?
Yep.
Oh, good pop there. He broke the shields. Oh, he was a bullet.
Almost.
He's got to get inside here so he can heal. He's popping a shield battery to completely redo his shields. He's ready to go. He's sitting there bouncing. That's what Sparrow's doing. He's going to float around. He sees him moving around. This is where I would use the scout a little bit. I personally use the scout quite a bit. Ooh, behind him. Broke the shields, ran out of ammo. He's running. Here's where his teammates got to help him a little bit. Somebody else with that down.
Oh. He used the finisher to drop the shields so he could get that extra shot in. Love to see that, Tech.
Ooh, now Josh is down. These two have to play as a good duo. We are at 12 total eliminations, it appears. There's the revive from the lifeline.
Shield.
We're down to 5 squads. These guys look like they have about 12 eliminations. Lifeline popping her ability, going to get these guys some health and allow them to pop their shields between these gunfights. We are going to stick with Josh. He is the hot hand here, but I'm going to bounce. Cooper has 1 elimination, Aiden with 2. So it looks like we're at 12 as a squad or as a trio here. These guys better be ready to go. There's still 9 others up. 4 other squads, 9 other kids.
I will say, so far, I'm confident that these guys got it.
Oh, Josh taking a step back there so he can pop some shots. That's why I like the scout. Once you get to a level 2 or level 3 optic, it allows you to put heavy damage, single shot, so it's under control. Oh, this guy's just running around in the open. Josh just bad aim there, but that's okay. I'll give him that one. That's all I've got to say.
Hey, sometimes
this is a full trio. Popping these guys is a purple shield, so he's also max level just like Josh. Ooh, he got him there. Shield and a half goes away. Josh has got to get over the side. There we go. Falls into the lifeline health. Going to pop a shield battery.
go. Appears to be just surrounded. All sides.
Well, you can pretty much expect this. We're down to 5 squads, 8 other kids up. The goal here is to let some of these squads fight each other. That way they get a little bit better placement point. Top 5, 5th place is 4th, 4 points. 4th place is 5 points. 3rd place is 7. 2nd place is 9. And 1st place is 12 points for placement. So placement right here is about ready to be pretty important. He actually just saw somebody right before he went over that wall on the top left of that building. There he is, popping a couple. He's shooting a little high from what I noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, broke his shields. Now he's got to run because now there's 2 of them.
Is that controller aim?
Popping a shield battery. Going to replace all of his shields. We need some of these other trios and some of these other guys to shoot at somebody other than Chaos too.
I think they just know who the real threat is.
Maybe.
Getting into cover here, potentially find a new angle to shoot them at.
Looking as a team to see if they're still in the zone, and it looks like they are. Somebody's watching the window, somebody's watching the door, so that's a good teammate here.
Good old, feels like a Mexican standoff at this point.
I will tell you, he still has his ult. So
he does.
We have 4 other squads, 8 other kids. Here comes somebody in. There's another knock by Josh.
Another lifeline down.
Oh, grenade there. You got to be careful.
That point is sitting at an astounding 10 limbs right now.
And maybe 11th.
Oh.
Good little float. Can't be super aggressive. Good. So that's 14 Tim eliminations. Make sure that we're good on shields, and Josh definitely is. Aiden needs to pop a couple shields. Missile lock.
Uh-oh.
Popping a shield here. He's going to be full. Oh, there goes Aiden. Aiden's down. I'm waiting for Cooper to see him drop his lifeline thing for the up. There it is. So Aiden's back up and healing. We're down to 4 squads. Ooh, got fried. He's still trying to get that power boost. Popping another just regular shield cell. They know that we have lifeline. They have to know by this point. So it's going to be in the situation where these guys are going to have to play this pretty smart. Josh knew he was behind him. Oh, he's going to be hurt. Not great aim there. And there goes Josh. So we have to rely on Cooper. Cooper drops his stuff. Cooper. Oh, nice little wipe there by Cooper. And I was talking about the Mozambiques being overpowered earlier, and that right there just shows it.
That is proof.
We are the last squad up.
Here, let's get down here.
And this is going to be a dog fight. We're going to rotate to Josh here, so we're at least getting 2nd place. We're going to push for that first. These guys are going to rotate around to the left of that squad, trying to get a nice flank.
Come on, it's just...
And there's the cover.
Right there. Almost got it. Come
Josh
on.
got a knock there. Revenant goes down.
Come on, we almost there.
And there is a nice win from Chaos 2 after a huge game from Josh. You see them down there being pretty excited. Paul even with a smile on his face on the other side. Just great
proud.
job here by Chaos 2. So you see Josh there, sweaty palms and all, having a breath. But it's going to be exciting to look at these guys' results. But we will take a small break. I'm going to go talk to those guys. And then we'll come back with some scores and stats from that game. And we'll see you here in just a few minutes.
At Synergy, our main goal is to hire caregivers that are going to be caring, compassionate, reliable, and dependable. People want to live in their home. They want to be able to be at home where they feel comfortable. We need people to care for our loved ones. We need to know that they'll be there when they're asked to be there. The bathing, the cleaning up, that's where you need someone you can trust to help you with the day-to-day. I want to provide care exactly as I want for my own dad. Give us a call or visit our website.
When you walk into this building, I hope that members can feel the mission the way I feel the mission. The ability for our team members to approach a member upon entering that lobby and welcoming them in a way that the physical layout of our old building just couldn't accomplish. Every single department is here for you. It's here for our members, and they're here for each other.
Welcome back, everybody. We have those stats from that last game. Paul's on number 2 here. Let me bounce over to Jason. Jason's on 2. So we ended up with 30 points from Chaos 2 in that game. Great job from those kids. I'm thinking that Josh was sitting at 14 by the time we were done.
Amazing work.
I'm just saying, that's pretty good. He had 10 before the last, and we had 14 as a team before the last 2 squads got eliminated. I'm wanting to say he finished at 14. If he didn't, he was a 13 or even a 12. Like I'm not going to complain about a 12 elimination game, especially from a junior. High expectations now. So now they've got to defend it. Chaos 1's going to be coming right at them. Yeah, they were happy. They were saying, good job, guys. Congratulations. But they now they know who has the crown. So they're definitely going to be coming back ready to go. We did check on Smash. Just want to give an update there. They are streaming on Twitch. Our Smash team won match number 1, and they are now in match number 2, leading 7-6. So looking forward to those guys pulling that out as well, honestly. Some other updates. Again, our sponsors are Austin's, Guthrie's, Rick Epplin Paving, and Synergy Home Care, as Noah shows you right there in the middle of your screen. We just needed a breath, really. We just needed a breath after that. Went in there, talked to them a little bit. They're pretty hyped, obviously, and even Chaos 1. Great job, guys. Paul you saw it there. Paul with a little smile, but he knows there's work. He knows he's not done. So
there better be some good stuff come from Paul this time.
I think we'll be okay. But that was a great game. So now 30 points that time. Odela finished first the first game, and where did they? I couldn't really see where they finished the second time there. But Odela finished first the first time, and Collins 2 or Chaos 2 finished with 6 points. So we're at 36 points between both matches for Chaos 2. While let me look, Odela only had 4 that time.
Ooh.
Only had 4 that time. So Chaos 2 should be in first place for the week so far. The Homer Simpson there so far. We do have one more to go. It looks like we're still having some issues with Cody. It shows he was removed from the match on that, so he's going to try to get back in really quick.
Also, wait, did I just hear you make a Simpsons reference?
You did. Only that one.
So I'm guessing you finally watched the movie at least.
It looks like Cody got dropped again.
Oh.
It looks like Cody got dropped again, and they're not going to back out. So we will be going in with Chaos 1 only having 2 kids again. Why? I saw it. Trying to get an update there why Cody was removed. He didn't get, like, he didn't crash or anything like that.
So what happened?
Trying to figure that out now. There are some other schools whose games crashed, but it doesn't look like it's going to matter here in Lobby B.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, a little bit of dead air there. We apologize. Attempting to figure out why our player number 2 was removed, but regardless, we're going to have a duo. No matter what happens here, we've got another duo just like match number 1. We're going to have Loba, which is Jason's favorite, as well as Wraith, obviously. And then on Chaos 2, we're going to have the same guys again. So these guys are definitely finding their stride when it comes to who they want to play as. So,
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. I definitely agree there.
Yeah, I'd say they would. If anything.
Look at here, we got 40 in the drop ship, so we are not playing full trios. There are at least 2 teams with 3 or less, or 2 or less.
One of them is ours.
One of them is Chaos 1, so we're going to be watching Chaos 2 for a few minutes here. Medical supplies there. Pretty huge drop, especially for Lifeline. Going straight to a medical. Just sort of bad luck, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm still shaking, too.
Yes, an Arc Star.
I hate
the
grenades.
comms, even they're still trying to recover from that previous game.
I guarantee it. Adrenaline coming down, that's not always a good thing.
Uh-uh.
We're going to rotate over here to Paul. He's enhancing his alternator, the weapon. Looking at somebody's case there.
Already?
Shouldn't have been. Maybe he dropped it. Yeah, I bet you they dropped it from the big birds. There comes another one. Flyer kill. He's going to go up there and check it. That had to be what it was. It's a nice little purple.
Quite the opposite.
Paul's going to eliminate another one, hopefully, and then maybe even look for some better stuff.
So if this early game advantage makes them play a whole lot better than they did last time.
Well, that's the goal. That's the hope.
Pretty decent loot, I'd say, this time.
Yeah, he's ready to go for sure. He's got the R99. He's got an alternator. The only thing to make us better is if he had the car.
Do you get more points if you win as a duo?
No.
I mean, asking the great questions.
Yeah, rotate over here to Jason. Jason playing Loba, and he really enjoys playing as Loba. It's one of his favorites. Round number 1, or ring 1, will be closing in about 5 seconds here. Loba's the mobile store. Access the black market.
I see. I see what they got cooking up.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna go get anything they want, anything they need. We're gonna continue rotating down. We're gonna rotate back to camera number 4, which this one right here is Cooper. You see, these guys are already level 2 on the Evo.
And they found the right harvesters. I'm telling you.
Going around popping the boxes, getting anything they need.
It would be called this the Magpie strategy, in which they just pick up anything that's shiny.
Oh, 100%. We're going to rotate back here to Josh. We're still at 14 squads up, 40 total kids. Nothing has changed.
So far.
Looks like it's going to be a much slower game.
But that could be just the general start of Apex.
100%. Everybody looking for what they want. Rotate here to Aiden. He is playing as Bangalore.
No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, I can't. Yes, I can.
Certainly some interesting comms going on, I can tell you that much.
Hey, here's some 24.
I don't want to listen to it for a reason.
That's fair enough.
Ultimate accelerants.
We have now made one whole circle through.
Right. There.
We're back on Paul,
Not
and
close,
Jason here is Chaos 1 is definitely playing closer together. You can see in the mini map on the top left, Jason and Paul playing
still level 1. I get that up.
I'll take accelerant.
So far, not a lot of action.
Not a lot so far, and that's okay. Somebody was down somewhere in the arena. You see right there, Conduit, with an elimination of Revenant.
Currently 39 left. So there has been some action going on, just we haven't seen it.
That's okay.
Okay.
Again, there's times that I would rather not see it. You see how quickly Paul's moving here. Let's jump down here to Jason running as Loba. She's like, slow down a little bit. Trying to keep up to Paul here. Definitely don't want the same situation we had in the first game.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully, they are a lot more observant than they were.
I think they'll be okay.
Listen,
And there goes 2 more, so we're down to 37 total players in the lobby. 14 squads still left, 14 trios. Right here, Jason's just waiting until Paul finishes his little teleport. Then he'll hit the gate. Now they're in the same location.
I think I can see what kind of strategy they're cooking up.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do a whole lot better.
Hopefully. Jason right here pinging some danger, possibly.
Oh.
Paul's back in.
Oh,
Paul is in a gunfight. We're going to move over to Paul. He's popping that shield battery, standing in front of the door.
Correct.
And there goes Paul.
Uh-oh. Thermite too.
Yep,
Yikes.
Jason's the one up here. Jason's the one up, and this might not be great for Chaos 1. He's a bullet. And there goes Chaos 1.
Wow.
Finishing with 1 point.
Yikes.
Well, we're going to be focusing on Chaos 2 here, folks.
There's a,
Unfortunate for Chaos 1 today. There's just not a whole lot that we really could have done. So,
Tac is...
not really a whole lot we could have done there.
I don't take med kits.
Says supplies, though.
So welcome to our stream watching Chaos 2. Yeah.
I guess you really could say this stream has just been chaos, hasn't it?
It definitely has, and yeah, I don't really have a response. So we're gonna switch here to Josh. He's popping some shots. He's down a couple shields.
Uh-oh.
Popping a shield battery. Oh, he's getting shot through the little gap. What a shot!
Yikes. If I didn't know any better, I'd accuse him of hacking. So far, they are just trying to escape the danger. I feel like it's almost too early for them to actually go into a gunfight yet. Of course, this is after they were ambushed themselves, but they made it out okay at least. So, hey, we're all here.
I would definitely agree. We do want to shout out our Smash team. They did win match number 2, so they are going to win that series best out of 3, 2-0. So great job to them over there on the Switch today. If you were watching that Twitch stream, we make sure you show some love to those guys. It's our first year playing Smash, just like our first year playing Fortnite. So we have a lot of development to happen there, but I'm pretty confident in our team. They actually didn't even get to see our best player, from what I understand. Our second best player pretty much handled business. So we want to say congratulations to those kids over there.
Absolutely amazing job for the Smash team.
Noah was going to play Smash last week because we needed the 4th, but we were fortunate enough this week to not have to need Noah over there. So we are blessed having Noah here on the stream for Apex.
I feel like I'm a lot more confident up here than I am over there.
I understand that.
Okay.
So great job to those guys. We are still here watching Chaos 2 as Chaos 1 has already been eliminated. We are down to 11 squads and 32.
Yep, 32.
32 total players up. 45 seconds until the ring's closing.
I need an extended mag.
This guy is still, these guys are still a whole trio. He's running around looking for some more shield cells.
Not a lot of action going on this time.
No, and you'll notice that. You'll notice as the year goes on, match 2 and 3 will become slower and slower in Apex. And that just happens sometimes. So, much like last year, Chaos 1 ends up with an early exit for round number 2, or for week number 2, that is. Last year, we really struggled week 2, and then week 3, 4, 5, we really hit our strides last year. So, we'll see what happens in the following weeks.
So far, just overall trading loot, making sure everyone has their right loot.
Absolutely. Right there's a shot down the line. You see Paul's not very happy.
All right.
Playing behind, or just standing behind those guys. Paul, Cooper, and Josh definitely play a whole lot. So we'll just have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what happens next week with Chaos 1, or 2 weeks from now.
There's a recon beacon.
No school next week due to Thanksgiving, so that means no streaming and no esports.
I'll be sad. I'll miss this place.
Oh, I think you'll be okay. 15 enemies scan on that
Oh,
scan,
God.
so we know it's about to be hot.
Surrounded.
There comes somebody right up close and personal in Lifeline's business. There's a quick elimination. There's another one, at least a down, so there's one total elimination. And he's the kill leader at 1. That just shows it's been a super balanced game.
Here, I'm gonna take the.
Wow.
That was an elimination, so these guys have 8 other squads, 8 full trios. So everybody who's still up is a full trio.
Extended supply bin here.
Well, we don't take as many.
Extra supplies here.
Looking around, definitely getting those shield battery, shield cells that he needs. We will say, I think that was Aiden with the assist there.
Except for last game.
Definitely was Aiden with that assist, Cooper with that elimination.
But we had to mainly.
Let's get some air time.
Sitting a minimum of 9th place here with 1 elimination is 3 points. Or 2, yeah, 3 points.
I'm gonna throw down a.
So these guys should be sitting at 36 points on the week.
I'm gonna throw it right here. Because even if they shoot it, we know where they are. We know we're getting flanked.
These guys moving a little bit slower than what they would have in round number 1 or even match number 2 last time. Ring about ready to close again. Josh is the one leading the pack here, so we are going to rotate over to Josh. And possibly see somebody.
There's definitely somebody over there.
We'll hop.
A mythic bin.
Opening a mythic bin here. This could be some sort of major upgrade. This could be a great weapon, and right there you're going to see it in the purple. You're going to see that upgrade. There's a gold volt. That's the purple amp right there.
Where's
my birthday again?
So he ended up with that
What happened to my
that
purple
gold
side?
alternator.
Here, take this.
Never mind. Extended light mag here.
Still
Hey,
got
and
the
they
bow.
are all
Gold mag.
dividing the loot equally, so everyone has a chance to get something good.
Here.
Definitely playing smart, I will say.
They're coming from behind us.
They aren't trying to pick fights that they aren't confident in.
Yeah, there's.
Beacon scan. He's trying to get essentially a UAV
Hey,
here.
this is a bad spot.
There's
this
somebody
is a
coming down the hill. He's going to
terrible
pop
spot.
a
Oh
shot
my
with
God.
a bow.
Over here.
They may very well retreat. They have a team to their right, at the 2 teams
let's
back
go.
to their left. You
Oh,
see the
yeah,
mini
they're
map
right.
up top there.
Yeah, we were getting sandwiched right there.
Getting two teams at the
Uh,
same time is not
this
a
is-
very
we're getting shot at.
fight.
Evasive.
So,
Absolutely not. These guys have at least one team pushing them. Hit him with the bow. A little short there. Hit him with the bow. A little short. Now he's almost out of shields. He's definitely going to fall and re-shield here.
This is a terrible
Some
spot,
eliminations
Chad.
in
We
this
need to
area
get out.
earlier.
oh. Grave sites.
Maybe over here.
Go through the trenches.
But then we'll be low from
8
the-
squads, only 7 of them
Hang on.
are possibly full.
So this way.
We could have 6 full and 2 twos. We could have 7 full and a single. See Josh here popping that bow. He's pretty decent.
Honestly, I think we
Beacon
were.
scan. So that right there, that beacon's going to show again where everybody's at on the map. It looks like that is a duo that they're about ready to push.
Yeah, just stay
Also looking at it, I think we were probably wrong to dismiss
We
it. at
gotta
first.
watch this.
Maybe.
watch this,
We'll see
watch
what
this,
happens.
Watch this. Can you put a dart right there?
Beacon scan here.
Yeah.
He's going to try to play a little bit. I am going to say it. He is going to try to play a little ratty here, sitting on top of the
And we're in
racks.
next zone. Oh my
Yeah.
God, W.
Almost makes you disappointed.
Nah. Not in a game number 3, buddy.
All in hand, so we try.
Anything
Yeah,
goes.
just get on boxes. Just get on boxes. Hockey.
Yep.
We are going to rotate a little bit. We are going to go over to Aiden. We haven't watched him in a few minutes. And then perfect timing.
Yeah,
he sees somebody
first
back
to
behind.
fire. Uh-oh.
Having a little bit of glitch out of a couple of these PCs. It's not abnormal, especially with what we're doing here. Looks like he was trying to throw a thermite and decided not to. Aiden popping a couple shots. Gonna have some important action here in just a few moments.
Very
Rotate
tense
over to
game.
Cooper.
Oh,
there it is. There's somebody popping in right now. Oh, Thermite might get him.
Yikes.
Thermite got Josh down. We're going to need Cooper to throw as a lifeline. There goes Cooper.
They are getting
Aiden would be the last one, and unfortunately, that's
Yikes.
going to be it here. 8th place is 2 points, and I think they have one elimination sitting at 3 total points for match number 3. Should be enough to put them like 37, 39 for the week. So we'll see what that gives them for placement. Pretty hopeful. Great game, too, by Josh was enough to really pull us up there. So we'll see where we end up finishing up. We are pretty much done here. We are going to take a slight break. We're going to talk to them, and then we'll come back here in just a few minutes to send you off.
At Synergy, our main goal is to hire caregivers that are going to be caring, compassionate, reliable, and dependable. People want to live in their home. They want to be able to be at home where they feel comfortable. We need people to care for our loved ones. We need to know that they'll be there when they're asked to be there. The bathing, the cleaning up. That's where you need someone you can trust to help you with the day-to-day. I want to provide care exactly as I want for my own dad. Give us a call or visit our website.
When you walk into this building, I hope that members can feel the mission the way I feel the mission. The ability for our team members to approach a member upon entering that lobby and welcoming them in a way that the physical layout of our old building just couldn't accomplish. Every single department is here for you. It's here for our members, and they're here for each other.
Welcome back, everybody. We do want to take a moment to send you off here. We want to thank Noah. We want to thank all the kids who are competing today or have competed today. We want to shout out Chaos 2 for a really good week, and we want to shout out the Smash team for a 2-0 victory over, I think it was Warren Harding, or Warren Vincent. But it was a pretty good week here on a Wednesday. We do have Valorant tomorrow, so we want to thank everybody. We want to thank our sponsors, Austin's, Guthrie's, Rick Eplin Paving, and Synergy Home Care. And just to be honest, we're always looking for more sponsors. So if you're interested, if you want to put your logo up here, if you want a commercial run, make sure you contact us here, specifically Mr. Jones here at Collins, and we can take care of that for you. But we want to thank you for watching. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for Valorant. Really looking forward to the Valorant season this year. Last week we went 26-3, so a nice win last week, and we look to continue that coming tomorrow. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for some more chaos.